Hey there, beautiful souls. Taking a bit of a breath because this is something. When I was talking with my business coach yesterday and I explained to her how I had started doing some of the designs for this year's new collection for the bracelets, the necklaces, and the malas, and she says, how about doing a video on that, because that's really interesting, and I'll bet a lot of people don't know how you get things started. So this is part one, because it really got started, I think, 2 years ago. I'm not sure exactly how the idea came about, but we started with, what are those? Crystal Angel Dream Catchers. And I'm going to turn this around now and show you some of the designs that we did. And of course, they're all sold out. And then show you the beginnings of each of the bracelets, the designs that I drew before I went to the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. Gosh, I think it was January of 2017. I had my book with me and we got the beads and everything, and I adjusted with the beads that I wanted because there weren't that many on or available, and so I worked with what was there. So let me turn this around and we'll get this started and show you that way. So this is one of the, what do you call them? It's late in the evening, so anyway, this is Archangel Barakiel, Prosperity and Abundance, a Dream Catcher. And these are the finished pictures, and I just kind of did it with wires and strung it and then put some pretty ribbon around the edges. This is Archangel Michael or Michael, and I have my notes here, and you can see I made adjustments as I went along. This was all fairly new to me. So this one is Archangel Uriel for manifesting, Metatron for chakra balance, red and gold ribbon, and I didn't write down any of the beads on this one. I was getting a little bit more familiar. This is Angel Haziel for life purpose and vision, and we used a very soft pinkish purple ribbon for that. And then one for love. So we have rose quartz and some moonstone and some tourmaline there. Okay, so this, I started designing in November of 2017. So this actually started the angels in, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. So here's what we did. This is the chakra design, the chakra bracelet, and I even colored them in because I am very visual, like so many of us. And here are my notes for the stones, and I drew out the design for the charms. This was the first necklace, and then the earring design. So I'm going to kind of go through these a little bit quickly, and so you know, not too fast, but this is last year's chakra balance, and that's the necklace. Okay, so we've got some blank pages. Sorry about that. See, I wrote down a whole bunch of notes. Hey, Michelle, thank you. Yeah, these are last year's sketches. This one is Manifest, and we actually ended up doing something a little bit different because I have a whole bunch of little baby or tiny beads, and I wasn't able to use them. So you'll be able to see on the next page, there's that. And then this is how it turned out with garnet and yellow agate. I had thought I was going to be able to use some carnelian, but it just didn't work out right. Another blank page. I like lots of space. Prosperity and abundance, the different angels, and then there is the drawings. See, there's what do you call these, earrings? And then a pendant and the finished product, bracelet, and the, okay, so I don't know if we're going to have time to go through all of these, But as you can see, I had little baby ones, little teeny tinies, and then this is one that has like a filigree bead, and I readjusted once I actually got the beads in hand, and this is how it turned out. So we have some hemimorphite and blue apatite here. Another blank page. I like lots of dream the dream, and again I wrote on all the angels and their attributes. Different colors. Here are my notes. So last year we did dream the dream with iolite, hemimorphite, and you can see I adjusted the numbers as I was working out the design, and then that is, you know, a crude drawing of what exactly I was doing there. Okay, and this is the finished product. But you get the idea. And then next time around, this one is Spiritual Path. Same idea. And I'll show you the finished drawing, or I mean the finished piece. So this is charoite and hemimorphite and a little bit of black tourmaline so that it would absorb negative energy and clear your path more. Hemimorphite for your heart chakra and the charoite for your crown chakra. Let's see. Trying to make it so that it's interesting and not a whole bunch of white pages. And the reason I'm doing this tonight is because I'm getting ready to take this book apart and create kind of like an archive with in a different binder. And then this one is for love and relationships. And again, I thought I was going to get some rose quartz. They didn't have any, so I used beautiful rhodonite and hemimorphite, and then these little ones are baby moonstones. So you can see that they're different colors than the blacks and the whites, or the black and the pink. Okay, it's a little bit jaggy. And then intuitive gifts. So this one was so similar, I'll be honest with you, to Dream the Dream that I had to memorize the different ones, or the difference between the two, because of the charms. And I actually changed that star to an angel. Isn't that interesting? So let's see what that one looks like. It's really similar to the other one, and I had a hard time keeping them apart in my mind because the designs were similar and the beads were exactly the same. And I think I'll leave you with that for tonight. One more. Okay. Well, we started off doing some card charms, or at least the designs for them, and I never finished it. So these are, one would have been for safe travel, and this is a filigree kind of a bead, and then this would have been green aventurine, or a green one, and then a blue. We may do those this year, we'll see. And the next one would be, they're similar, just different beads. And this one would be for personal property protection, and we have the angels. As you can see there on my notes, Bethnael, angel of expansion and release limiting beliefs, and then Kamael, divine justice, all is at peace. And then one other for enchanted travel. You know, Pathiel, the opener, and Elim, the mighty ones overcoming obstacles. And then we made some different ones later on. Anyway, that's our show for tonight. And in the next few days, I will share a different part of the process, or how we're doing it differently this year, which is 2019, because I don't know when you'll see this. So that's what we did in early 2000 or late 2017 and throughout 2018. And our design process has definitely changed during this year. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes. Bye-bye for now.